Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video, and like I said, it's G2 time, and we're looking at Generation Select Rotorstorm. Of course, Danny Dolphin's favourite character.
You know, Wilbur, you can't have Rotorstorm without a little Danny action, now can you? You know, he's my favorite, he's bae! Ah!
And she has got a proper G2 version as well with this one, but mine's has the Toyhax decals and the upgrades, and it does complete the look. One of the things I held off in this spot before bringing it to review was I was waiting for the weapon parts to come, because I think it really does finish the G2 look overall. Now, a lot of the decals are mostly shown in robot mode. There is some I can point out just now, but a lot is in robot mode. So let's zoom this camera right in. Right away you can see there's decals just on the blade tips. Now, with the photography side, you can make it be seen slowing down like your shutter speed and stuff, and you can see when the blades are moving, you see the yellow coming across. Fortunately with the video, unless I was in slow motion, that's the only way you're going to see it when it's spinning, but you can notice it. That is the most important thing. And I've done it with the blades at the back, so if it's spinning round we might get a little see. So there we go. When it just slows down you get to see it. But it is a nice thing, I guess. It's just an extra like decal you can put on either side as well. You don't really have to do the two sides. I've done both because if you're doing the photography side, you like to try and capture everything you can. With the tail, we're continuing that pink look in the navy blue. If I can just get the blades sitting like that, that'll do. And that covers there. With these two little decals here, and on the tail, similar, it matches there as well. If we come at the front, we have this pink little light, this metallic pink little light. It goes on them. And of course, if you go underneath where the rest is hidden, there's another one there. So in helicopter mode, there's not really a lot of decals compared to like robot mode, which you're going to see. Now, the most important one, of course, is here. You can put on the standard Autobot logo. There is a Records logo. I went with the G2 logo, just to keep it within its time frame. I know it's in like so the Airfry Siege trilogy, stuff like that, but yeah, of course I've got to go G2. G2 is one of my favourites. So that's really it on this side, but a lot more decals in robot mode. So let's get them transformed and we'll look at the decals. The helicopter reminds me so much of Cyclonus from Armada. It really does. It's actually quite scary how much it really does remind me of Armada, especially when you put these turrets on. It's a great bot. I missed out in Spinister. I think it was Spinister when it came out in Siege. I really struggled to get that here in the UK, and I totally missed out. Seen a Rotorstorm on sale, and I actually just picked them up on a whim, and I'm quite happy I did. A lot of the bots I've got now are quite just picked up on sales and on a whim, and some of them I really enjoy. But this is one of them. I actually had a lot of fun transforming them. Quite a unique transformation. It is quite a weird one how you've got to do it like with the legs, but it does work. Then just waiting for the cannons, which I think look a lot better than just the little guns that you actually get. So that being said, let's get them transformed and we'll look at the robot mode and the rest of the decals. Hey everyone, if you want to follow me in any social media links, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch or Twitter, check out the description box below. All links are there. If you want to support the channel, there is links for Teespring and of course my Patreon. And link your Discord name, because that also gets you in the Patreon Discord, and there's going to be more stuff coming to it as well. So let's continue the video. So here is Rotorstorm transformed, and if we bring in the camera and just tighten that zoom, you can see there's a new G2 logo right there. Now with the visor, you do get a couple of colours. I put the pink on. The problem with my bot, when the head has obviously come out the mould, there's a little bit still, like now you get the little bits, it just ping off and it just leaves like a little dot. Fortunately mine's has got that, so the decal doesn't really like to sit completely flush. Hopefully yours doesn't be like that and it just sits flush. That's just mine, unfortunately. But down the front we have these decals that give a little bit more definition in the chest. And if we come down just to the ab section, we've got two little blue ones that break up that whole chrome look that we're going for. On the arms we have matching red ones, which is a callback to, of course, the actual Generation 2 version. And the same with the legs. Now, if you've seen any pictures of the original G2, this was like the decals that you got with them. And if I turn them round to the side, nice metallic yellow one. Come down to the foot and the actual leg part here. You can see there's different little decals coming in here, little light ones with the blue up here, and if I was to lift them up and put them at an angle, this pink and black one continues on the other side and on each foot. With the actual parts in here, this can be a bit tricky, and it's just really patience because you've got to put them inside the actual foot, and it can be a bit tricky actually working with how you've got to actually put them in. But when the effect is done and it's done correct, like what you can see here, it looks fantastic. So it's just normal silver decals that stick on to the underside of the see-through plastic, the windows, and that's the effect you get. And it works out quite well. It did take me a few attempts to get certain ones, just taking them back off and putting them back on. But once they're done and they look really good. So just be wary of that. It does take a little bit. Now, that's it with the decals. Just fix it back up. So his standard weapons. Now, I didn't really like them because you can either make them hold them or put them on the arm. But what we're going to do is this. Put them on the side here, where the port is. And let's bring in Matrix Workshop cannons. So these look like the Generation 2 mould. They've done a really good job here getting them looking like that. Unfortunately they don't fire, but I don't care. So let's get him holding them. Just get him in a pose. He's actually really poseable, which I do like. Sharpen up, and there you go. Fantastic bot. I was really surprised at how much I liked them, and the fact that the parts are already out from it fixes a lot of things. It makes them look like the original G2. The decals do a similar justice to that as well. Of course, I'll leave a link as always for the decals. If the parts you're looking for, the two cannons, you can easily pick them up off eBay. Just type in Matrix Workshop and you'll find the cannons, and it completes the look for a bot I didn't think I was going to pick up or really consider giving it a lot of time, but considering with me think of the price of the decals and putting on top of the 3D printed parts, I'm actually quite happy I did it. It was worth it and it looks fantastic. Recommend, as always guys. It's one of the ones where there's not really I can complain a lot, especially with the transformation. It takes a little bit. As soon as you get it, it's good. It just takes a little bit because of the way you've got to fold the legs in. But it looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic bot, and it's one of my favourites now I found from that actual trilogy especially. You know what I mean? There's a lot that, of course this is a repaint, but there was a lot that kind of like done the similar mould. This didn't, and it's unique and I really enjoy it. So that being said, of course we're going to be going back to G2, but I think we also have to look at Studio Series, and I think it's time that my main man finally gets a spotlight, and that is of course Hot Rod Studio Series 86. And boy have I got a few things to say, but as always I'll leave the link for the decals, and also a thank you to the Patreons. That is of course Danny Dolphin, the amazing Danny Dolphin. If you haven't subbed already, Ninja Bull reviews, again check out his Transformer reviews, they're fantastic and he puts a lot of work into them. And of course Grub Gun, thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I'll be back really soon guys. Things are looking good for the holidays, so it means I've got more time getting these videos out. As of the recording of this video, I am 2 away from 600. I cannot thank you enough, and thank you to the new subscribers. Hopefully the next video I bring you is the 600 special. See you soon, Transformer fans. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur Reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.